What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we tried to take both of our pups to a job site, and they didn't do anything. So it turns out they actually have to be an adult in order to help you out at the jobs. So we'll wait until they're of age, and then we'll try that all again. But today, we're going to be purchasing the blue Snuggery property, and we're going to be transforming this completely. It's probably going to be a multi-episode thing, I would think, because it looks really bad. I also just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you to all of you who have purchased a 25K t-shirt. We're about halfway through the limited time sale now, so if you'd like one, you might want to act fast before they're gone for forever. But anyways, we're going to be purchasing this property for $227,000. It's 302 square meters, 2 floors with the bonus attic space, which is pretty cool, and a total of 9 rooms. So let's get her, dude. I'm excited. I'm really excited. This place just needs a little bit of polish, and I think it'll be pretty spectacular. Right out the gate, we got an eagle soaring over. Looking good. And both of our pups are here. I forgot to uncheck take to job, didn't I? Yep. Little bit of an oopsie, but that's okay. You girls can hang out, do whatever you want. Let's make sure that you're not following me, though. You can see here, Daisy is still technically a young puppy, while Dolly is actually now an adult. So maybe, Dolly, if you're good, I'll let you help out with something. But the first thing we need to do, as per usual, is go around the entire lot and pick every last one of these weeds, dude. All right, Dolly, it might just be your lucky day, because we're about to teach you how to use the lawnmower. If you'd stop walking away from me. No, can you imagine? You guys, wouldn't it be fantastic if they could? But obviously, that's not going to work. So I'm just going to tackle this by myself then, and we'll continue on after that. The grass is just a little bit long for my liking. I really should not have done this first, dude. I'm already so extremely tired, and this is certainly not helping. My wife and I have been staying up maybe a little too late, playing a game called Plate Up, which is fantastic. It's rare that we find a game that we genuinely like to play with each other. I'm a little competitive sometimes, so a cooperative game like that is a good time. If any of you would like to see us both play that, or us and our friends play that, definitely let me know down in the comments. But the lawn is looking fantastic. Lastly here, we just have to come through with our weed whacker and get it all trimmed up, and then we'll make our way inside. This place looks filthy, dude. It's gonna be a lot of trash cleanup. Well, there's Dolly. Dude, we need to be able to, like, whistle for our pups or something. Are you, like, set to follow us, or what's going on? No? You're just an overall good girl. That's fantastic. We'll give you a heckin' scratch for that. Might as well, right? So, let's go ahead and make our way inside this property now for the very first time. There's a little bit of trash. Hang on. The wraparound porch, dude, is to die for. Are you two... Did you guys do this? No. No, they would never. There's some in the house, too. That's not from them, I don't think. But it's nice that we don't have to, like, clean it with the hose, and we can just sort of pick it up, I guess, with our bare hands. If it was you two, thanks for that, okay? And I got more surprises in here, I'm sure. Like, what is this? Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. An animal was living here by themselves for a long time. Possibly like a wolf or a fox or something even. Or something larger, maybe a bear. Who knows? But yeah, things are just tore up, dude. There's shoes everywhere. It was probably a dog, let's be real. But the larger animals are obviously scarier. Better for content, better for content. So much trash though. Okay, a couple of lamps in here. We're gonna be selling all of this stuff. We are not holding back on this job. I want this place to look fan-freaking-tastic. So we're pulling out all the stops. Daisy, you know where Dolly's at? I wanna see if she can help us clean. This house is beyond... Oh, hey. This house is beyond filthy. Absolutely beyond filthy. So what do we need to do with you to help us clean and stuff? Would we have to give you a hat and that gives you, like, a task? Potentially? Let's try this. Maybe if we give you the trash hat, you'll then start to clean up trash. Maybe. Maybe. I think the jobs are pretty limited. I don't actually know what all they can help us with, but I'm just expecting great things. And obviously, they don't really do all that much. But you never know. We'll hold out, see if she actually starts doing things. I think that'll actually do it now for the main floor. So, Dolly, I'm gonna head upstairs. You do what you gotta do. Wait. Now you're up here. Can you get rid of things? You see me getting rid of things. I want to see you get rid of things. Nope, you got fleas. Okay. The attic actually isn't in the worst shape. We can just put a little door right here, like a little slider. We'd have a fantastic balcony. I mean, look at this view. Eagles, you just can't beat it. You just can't beat it. Well, you could, but that would be weird. Now what we're going to do is get out our cell tool and go around and quite literally... Oh, I shouldn't have sold that. I do that every time. I swear I do that every time, dude. I just forget that it actually deletes the opening now. It didn't used to on exterior doors. But we're just going to go through and delete everything. Oh, Dolly's not going to be able to get back inside. I'm gonna place a new door real quick. Just temporary. Okay, Dolly, you should be able to actually, like, come back inside now. So sorry. So sorry. There you go. Okay, cool. Continuing right along here with selling literally everything, including the fireplace. We're gonna pretty much start from scratch. We'll see, like, once we actually get everything deleted. Light fixtures as well. Once we actually get everything deleted, we'll figure out if we want to go through all the trouble of actually demolishing walls and changing the layout of this place. But I can't really get a good idea or a good feel for it until we get all of this useless furniture torn on out of here. And then also cleaned. Oh, and there's another caca on the... Come on, man. How did it even get up on the... I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Next on the list of things to do after we get rid of all of this stuff is going to be getting out our mop and just going around getting everything cleaned up. And then I think we'll probably actually start on the renovations on the exterior. It's a cute little, like, blue bungalow, you know? The siding is just a little faded and it probably just needs repainted. But I'm going to see if we can't find an even better blue siding. And then we can go through and do, like, the windows, the doors, all that stuff. Just try to make it look a little bit nicer before we start, you know, putting up new walls or furnishing, things like that.
2 very boring minutes later.
Wait a minute. Why does this say clean the window? I hate to break it to you, but the glass is all shattered. I mean, there's nothing we could do to salvage that from cleaning. So we're just going to replace it, I guess, which is totally fine by me. So right now we've got white trimmed windows, and then this was just the temporary front door, but I kind of dig it. We may end up changing the color of it, but for right now, I'm pretty happy about that. And so is Daisy, apparently. Moving right along, we're gonna clean that window, or I guess replace it. It says clean, so that one said change. And in here we've got another, and then I think there should be a few more upstairs. Maybe just the one. Oh, this one we actually have to clean. Okay. This one's trimmed brown. All the other ones are trimmed in white. Right on. Let's see this thing from the outside now. See, the blue, in contrast with the white trim on the whole property, just looks really, really good. So I do think I'm going to try to stick to that blue siding. But let's figure out if we have a better option or if we could use the same thing, just not all dirty and gross looking. I'm not having any luck finding the, like, vertical blue shiplap that's on there right now. So I think we're going to have to go with something like this. The horizontal, like, regular old run-of-the-mill house siding. But in the slightly darker shade of blue. This one's just a little bit too light. Kind of like this one. So let's check this out. We'll see if that's what we're going to end up going with. I have a strong feeling about it, though. I'll tell you the truth. It's not my favorite. Like, in comparison to what's on there currently, I would obviously much rather have the vertical shiplap stuff, but it just doesn't exist. So this is unfortunately the route we're going to have to go. With all the siding now replaced, the last change I want to make to the exterior is actually selling this window and just simply replacing it for white trimmed one because all the other ones are. I just think it looks kind of funny up here. But now that I found this one, we might also have to change out all of the others as well. I just really like the different color, like, I don't know what those are called for windows, but the inside, like, trim pieces. I just really dig that. I think it looks really cool. Very farmhousey, which is exactly the type of vibe that this property gives off. So I'm going to try to change these out as well. No, those are fixed. Dang it, I thought they looked a little funky. So can't replace those, but not the end of the world. We can at the very least add a sliding glass door right here. Better yet, you guys, a coarse dark oak double door. This is what I'm talking about. That looks insanely nice. I'm gonna temporarily, oh, and it opens like that? Wasn't expecting it, but I appreciate it. Just wanna make sure that the trim looks good on the outside as well. That's nice. That's really, really nice, dude. I figured they were gonna open, you know, sort of like this. But this is cool too, like double pocket doors, I guess. Now just to change out these guys, so we're looking for another triple window to fill its place, but I would like it to look like the one that we just did upstairs. Here we go. I think this is perfect. Looks like it fits in about the same spot. Very loud, once again, as per usual. Let's see if we like that more than the other side. It's different looking, but I kind of dig it. I really kind of dig it, especially with that front door. I think it'll look much better when we get all the other windows placed around as well. But for right now, I'm kind of feeling this. I don't expect everyone to be on board with the decisions on the windows and the doors, but I really like it. I think it just adds a little bit of extra character to this cute little cottage. And I've just noticed that I forgot to side the little dormers up top. So I'm going to do that, and then we can start to figure out sort of all the rooms, the whole layout of the property. Now, in terms of the floor plan, I surprisingly don't hate the way that this house is already laid out. We've got our kitchen back here, a little pantry attached underneath the staircase. This, I think, was a living room before, but I feel like it'd be better suited as a more formal dining room space. We've got a bedroom here, a bedroom here, and then a shared bathroom, which is kind of weird, but I mean, we could probably make that work again somehow. And then upstairs, you guys are probably like, where's the living room? Where's the living room at? This whole room in the attic is going to be the living room. We could even do like a little office in one of the corners or something if we wanted to do that. But this is one of the first times that I don't actually want to get the sledgehammer out straight away and just start demolishing all the walls in a property. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I couldn't help but notice just how worn out the hardwood floor on the wraparound patio actually is. So first, we're going to grab some of these panels and we're going to stretch this from corner to corner. And hopefully it only does the patio. If it does the entire property, that's probably $1,700. 1,700 bones. It did the entire inside, didn't it? Yep. Okay. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal whatsoever, but it looks way nicer than it did. Moving along to the kitchen flooring next. I still want to stick with hardwood floor, but I think I want to use our new old reliable, sort of the one we've been using for pretty much everything under the sun. But it looks really nice. It just looks really, really nice. So this is what I want to do in the kitchen. We'll fill in the door gap, even though I know it doesn't really matter. And then also fill in that walk-in pantry. We're going to continue this hardwood floor tile into the dining room space. Also into like the main entrance hallway portion. For the rooms though, I think I want to go with carpet. Bathroom tile, of course. We're definitely not going to be using the hardwood floor tile though. But yeah, bedrooms, I want to do some carpet because we almost never do that. I always opt in for hardwood floor. And since we've got hardwood floor everywhere else, I think it's probably in our best interest that we switch it up at least a little bit for these smaller rooms. I think I'm leaning towards this like dark gray carpet. I like the texture of this one the most, and then the color's also not terrible. So we're gonna do this in both of our bedrooms. See, it already looks good and we don't even have the walls painted. But now for the bathroom. I don't know what I want to do in here. Maybe just like white tiles, real simple, real basic. I'm really into this hexagon mosaic. But I wish you could change the grout color. Like if the grout were actually black, I think that would create better contrast and it would just look a little bit cooler, but I'm gonna roll with that for right now, and maybe we'll end up changing it later. But now, I think I want to move to the interior doors. Unless we need to change the floor upstairs, I guess. Yeah, we probably should. This ain't it, Chief. It's just not. Let's do the same floor we did, like the hardwood floor tile looking stuff. You know what I'm talking about. This stuff. This stuff is what I'm talking about. See, that's real warm. That's real cozy. I like it. Good cottage feel. And then in here, I guess on here, the balcony, we're going to do the same that we used for the lower level, which I believe was this one. Huge improvement. Huge improvement. Okay, now for doors. Main floor, interior doors, and possibly openings. Let me see if that's actually big enough for one of those, like, doorway opening doodads. It's actually just a hair too big, so we're going to knock out that lintel right there. Put in a full-size wall in its place, and now that should be the perfect size for one of these in a coarse dark oak, I hope. Let's see if that looks a little bit better. There's this weird gap now on the edges that I don't remember from last time. Maybe I'm not placing it correctly, or is it still too big? Trying to see if we have the opening like in the center of the room. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walls over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. So we actually do need one more just here. It's a little weird. I thought it was the perfect size initially, but obviously that was not the case. So now it's perfect and center, which is always a bonus. From dining room into kitchen, I think a door would be a little weird here. It would feel too closed off. So I'm going to go with that. And then the pantry door is what's next. I have no idea what I want to do for this. Like, do we do a proper pantry door? Do we do an interior door like this, which is probably what we would be using elsewhere? We can at least try this one. I think for a pantry door, that's not too bad. That's really not too bad. And now we can do the same thing for all 3 of these openings as well. Okay, things are going very, very well for us thus far. I think what I want to focus on next is the walls themselves. We'll have to go through and get all of these walls painted. I'm gonna ditch the interior siding. It's just a little too cozy. And then maybe same thing upstairs. I'm undecided yet. I'm undecided because I love the rustic feel of this. I just don't know if it's gonna work well for our like living room / office thing that we're trying to construct up there. So let's actually start in the kitchen, because usually we do like a little bit of a backsplash. So I'm just gonna replace this tile with a better looking tile, and then we'll figure out what color we want to put alongside that. Daisy, I don't know why you look so surprised that we decided to go with white subway tile in the kitchen yet again. That's just kind of what we do around here. But as for the rest of the walls, I think I want to try out a red. Not like a really, really dark red. Not like a really, really light red. But red. That's what we're going for anyways. Dolly, since you're of age, can I give this to you? Can I give you a paint can to carry around? What if I just leave this here? Would you then carry that? Do I maybe need a smaller paint can? Could you carry this for me? I don't know how to get you to do anything, and it's driving me nuts. Let me try to place down just a small, tiny can, and we'll see if you'll pick that up. Okay? So far, not doing anything. We'll get our roller out, though. Fill the roller. Okay, here we go. Dolly, I'm going to paint this little corner, and then when I run out of paint, I'm expecting you to You're not bringing the can. It's fine. With the addition of the red in the kitchen, we kind of have like a barn theme going on, or like a fire station theme, which I hope we never have any fires in the kitchen. That would obviously not be ideal. Now for the formal dining. I want to do some wood paneling in here. I think wood paneling is very classy, very clean. So probably dark wood paneling, white walls, you know the deal.
3 hours later.
I'm not really sure how long I've been standing here staring at the 2 samples of walls here. We have like a lighter brown, almost has like a gray tint to it. I feel like that pulls out the slight little gray tint of the coarse dark oak that we have all throughout the property. But then this one kind of works with the floor a little bit better. I just don't know, you guys. I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to go left side on this. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what? I stand by my decision. I definitely think this is the better option of the two. Even if it didn't look good, there's no way I'm going to repanel the entire room with a different color panel. Ain't nobody got time for that. So we're going to move right along now into like the main entrance. Oh, I didn't realize that that was red. Okay, we're going to have to change that for the pantry then. That back wall changes both sides of the wall, so probably just do white or something in there. Well, no, because we're going to be doing like a beige out here. Let's do the hallway. Let's paint the hallway beige first, and then we'll see about changing the pantry color shortly after. We did have to end up changing the inside color of the pantry, but I actually kind of like the natural beige look a little bit better anyways. And now this whole hallway is now all one solid color. It's looking good. It's looking really, really good. Now for the bathroom. I'm always kind of a fan of like a light silvery gray, especially against a floor like this. I just think that'll really pull it all together. I decided to use silver glacier in the bathroom because then if we need to come through in the future and add some tile in here, we'll still be able to choose the upper portion of that tile wall as silver glacier, and then everything will blend in seamlessly and effortlessly. Now for these two bedrooms. This is where I always kind of struggle. It's hard to paint a bedroom before you actually have the furniture in because you kind of want to tie the two together if at all possible. Since this one was green, I'm going to go with another shade of green. And since this one was like a maroonish brown, I think we'll choose a similar color. An almost identical color in this bedroom. And then in the other bedroom, it's just brown. I couldn't really decide on a color that looked good in here. I tried like the bloody red or something like that, and it was just way too dark. So I think this is a much better option. Last but not least, I think we're gonna sleep on this upstairs portion. I just don't know if I want to get rid of it, dude. It's so rustic and just cool looking. So we're gonna sleep on that, but I think we had some tremendous progress made today. I mean, all the rooms look fantastic. The exterior looks fantastic as well. So I do think that's where we're going to wind down this episode at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.